We have been negotiating for some time on this contract, but if you've watched the news lately, what looked like it wasn't going to happen looks like it's imminent now, and that is that the adoption of the pension and health benefit reforms in terms of employee contributions. And so what we've done here in today is gone back and done some renegotiation on those and included in the contract that the Department of Public Works employees would be subject to the statute that is expected to be passed. Okay, so that's now included in here, and we obviously had to, because that changes the impact on their cost. We've done some minor negotiation in terms of the rates. But this contract will give a 1.5% increase for last year, 1.5% for this year, and a 2% for next year. And it should be noted that that we banked the money for the retro last year in last year's budget, so that money is sitting there. The money for the increase this year is budgeted in, so there's no additional cost associated with that.
And legal fees were reduced significantly as a result of the
well, that's the other major thing is that Tanya and I negotiated this agreement. The only time we involved our legal counsel in this was at the end as a legal review. So the legal expenses are absolutely minimal on this. So with that, I'd like a motion to adopt the DPW contract.
Motion.
Approved.
Second.
Approved. Yeah.
Approved.
Second.
Miliani?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Perez?
Yes.
Guerniak?
Yes.
Siegel?
yes.
Don't leave here without signing this. 2 copies. Didn't need you, Joe. That's good to you about this.
Yeah, what page?
Yeah.
Just give me the page.
Okay, so I guess the next item, Peter,
Is there a line
You're
that
up.
has
Oh,
my
yeah.
name on it?
Well, I can't remember. No.
Fox River, we have,
Line 3.
this is the property that's over on 519 near the railroad underpass. Anybody know where this is? We've been trying to get a contract on this for some time. We finally, with the assistance of the Land Conservancy of New Jersey, we've been able to reach an agreement with the property owner to preserve this property. I've prepared a resolution authorizing the contract to purchase the development rights to this property. Dan, if you would pass this around, please.
You got it. It's
Yeah.
2011-64.
Now, when Kim ran this off, she accidentally printed confidential across the front. It's not confidential at all, so just ignore that. But the resolution recites that the acreage of Block 23, Lot 8 is 67.23 acres. The SADC certified market value is $7,900 per acre. Now you're just buying the development rights here, you're not buying the property. The contributions, the total purchase price is estimated at $513,342, subject to final acreage as determined by the survey. The town's contribution is $115,000. The county's contribution is $100,000. The township's SADC municipal PIG grant is $330,000. So the bulk of this is coming from the state. Now the quirky thing about this is the deed of easement will actually be in the name of the county for some reason. I'm not sure exactly why, but that's good because that means they're responsible for managing it. We don't want that responsibility. We're not eager to have that responsibility. So that is the resolution. I have the contracts. They have been signed by the sellers. Again, this is that property that is off of 579, I'm sorry, 519, just before that underpass.
Towards
and
57.
The first front of the
Change order
property.
stables.
Yeah.
It's under-
The first front of the property is in Lopatcong. That's not being preserved. That's got the existing farmhouse on it. The back part of the property, the 67 acres, has a indoor riding ring and an apartment above it. That's going to be an easement exception. That's 2.5 acres. That's not encumbered. That's not, but it's, nothing can be done with it except to continue it. And then there's a driveway that goes through all the way the property to the, hooks up to the back of the property.
Does this property connect right back to up there at the top to Amy property we just bought?
No,
No.
No.
it connects to Stewart's farm.
Stewart's?
It's old Ashton farm. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I was used to be known as.
Caroline Ashton owned
I
that.
don't know,
Yeah.
Fox River, I don't know where that came from.
So,
So we need
we
to
just need
vote
to,
on me signing
yeah,
it?
just approve this resolution to authorize the mayor and clerk to sign the contract for sale.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Miliani?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Perez?
Yes.
Erniak?
Yes.
Siegel?
Yes.
Now, with regard to that same property, I prepared an ordinance. The contract is subject to the ordinance being adopted, which, so we'll introduce the ordinance tonight. It recites the same stuff as the resolution as far as the background. And we'll finalize the ordinance at the next meeting. So,
2011-9.
yeah. And again, it says confidential across the front. It's not confidential. We'll print out some additional copies that don't say that.
Are you going to send this to Sandy Ergo, to Dawn Marie?
Yeah, I had sent her a copy of the grant, so she's happy about that. Yeah, motion to, let's read that by title only, an ordinance authorizing the Township of Greenwich to acquire and assign to the County of Warren the development rights to property known as Lot 8 and Block 23 on the tax map of the Township of Greenwich, Warren County, New Jersey, from Fox River Farm LLP.
Make the motion.
Second.
Miliani?
Yes.
Williams?
Yes.
Perez?
Yes.
Erniak?
Yes.
Siegel?
Yes.
Before we go, let's sign the contracts. The other thing I just wanted to mention, the Dumont River Farm owned by Milburn 78, that is due to close, I believe
June
that-
30th.
Yeah, approximately June 30th. You should be getting the wiring instructions. I sent an email today.
Sharon reviewed it.
To you and Sharon. So, that's the one that
Behind.
the township is contributing 274, is it? No.
79.
Is that under 9 months, Mike?
No, it's not. Is that what?
Under
that's
9
quick.
months?
I think 9 months? I don't know, it's pretty quick for that property.
Two-
Yeah.
227,000.
That wasn't even close.
Yeah, the reason for the hurry is, I guess, New Jersey Conservation has money, and they've got to spend it before the end of the fiscal year. So, TLC did a great job in putting this together with NJCF to make it go. So that's why it's closing so quickly. And all we're doing is sending them a check, basically, and we're out of it.
So that one is approximately how many acres? 93 or
93 acres.
93 acres, and this one's 67, so 160 acres, right?
Right. This is a very, very important piece, as you know, to be preserved.
Oh, yes.
Extremely important. I just wanted to let you know that, and Grace give you a heads up on that.